Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. Last time we began the Tower of Zot, and this time we will continue on through. Now, this place gets a little confusing, so I believe this is the right way through here. And then up here, yes. Now with this chest, we're going to want to unequip that flame mail, because if not, we could probably die. And make sure that Yang has the ice claw there. And I think we're ready to go. And yes, a flame dog. So we're going to build up on him. Yeah, this flame attack can really roast Cecil if he's got the flame armor on. So pretty much all you have to worry about is a couple of attacks, and Yang's going to do the majority of the damage here. And if he somehow does not kill him, we'll use Ice 2. Yeah, that's more than enough damage to take him down. There we go. Oh, I learned it sooner. Nice. And we get the Flame Saber, which is actually more powerful than the Slumber Blade, finally. Where'd that go? Yeah, 10 more strength, and a lot of the enemies around here are weak to fire, so that makes it doubly good. Though you do want to make use of the Slumber Sword later on, so I'm just going to move the Legend Sword down there, since I won't really need that too often. And you can always put that on the Slumber Blade to put enemies to sleep really quick. Other than that, let's continue on up here. This floor has two ways. I'll go this way because, I don't know. It seems shorter, but I don't think it is. The other way is just a big roundabout around the whole thing, and this one zigzags all the way through. These are Black Knights. I believe they're weak to fire, and yes they are. And I think they're susceptible to Piggy, if I'm not mistaken. And they apparently drain, but oops, I had the ice claw on still. Oops, I should probably fix that. But yeah, they're weak to fire. Not too much to worry about. Actually, yeah, let's do that now. Before I forget again. There we go. Actually, I should heal. No, not Sid's magic. Cecil's magic. There we go. Normally I wouldn't heal on screen, but I'm too lazy to cut part of this out because, I don't know, because I'm lazy. Put it that way. Maybe I'm recording too late. I'm too lazy to do much of anything. I don't know! Anyway, yeah, just kind of zigzag up and down here. And okay. Okay, here we have another new enemy, whatever. This guy in the back, Blizz Lizard. This guy, of course, being Ice Elemental, is of course going to be weak to fire. And that does a little bit more damage than I would like it to. Again, these are the Bavarois, so use Toad. Otherwise you can't do a lot of damage to them. And Toad has a relatively short cast time. I could have used Fire 2 to take him down, but oh well. Okay. Sorry about that, I was just kind of staring out the window there. It's a nice sunset out there right now. And of course people in the backyard ruining it. Okay. We continue to head up this way, we'll eventually reach the next doorway. If I'd stop running into battles, that is. Okay, the 4th floor. This floor, pretty cool because it's got 4 exits. And of these 4 exits, 3 of them lead to treasure. So we want to go after all those. And we have 2 more new enemies. Perfect. I think that's all the enemies for the area, actually. The Lady Guard at the bottom and the Sorceress on the top. Oh, look at that, they cast slow. And on Sid, he might as well be stopped. Sid's so damn slow as is. You can piggy the sorceress, which I want to do, because the sorceress can cast some annoying spells. And the Lady Guard, I think, is susceptible to mini. Not that you really need to worry about that. You can also put them to sleep, I think. Yeah, I don't want to have silence cast on you. But when they're piggied, there's not much they can do. And an Arctic Wind, which I don't care about. Let's start with this one first. Might as well go from left to right. Claw of Hell, which is a new weapon for Yang there. Alright, there we go. All healed up after that last battle. And down here to get the Flame Shield. And again, same situation with the Flame Shield as opposed to the Flame Armor. They both make you powerful against ice and weak against fire. And that Hell Claw that I got, actually... Okay, this game really does not want me to explain what the Hell Claw does, because every time I try and talk about it, I run into a damn battle. Anyway, it raises your strength by, I believe, 3 for Yang. And so the only way that's better than the, the Fairy Claw that can confuse enemies is in a few certain situations. Namely, when it raises his multipliers. And I know I said I wasn't going to talk about them all that much, and for the most part I'm not. But the only time it's really better is if it raises his attack multiplier. In my case, I equip it, and it raises my multiplier from 6 to 7. And you'll do a little more damage, a little higher hit percentage. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, for the most part of the game, you're going to want to equip the Fairy Claw instead. But, like I just said, it raises my multiplier, so I'm sticking with it. The Gaia Hammer is much better for Sid here. And if you use it as an item, it can cast the Quake spell, which can cast the Quake spell. And although that... Oh, I think I screwed up where I was in my sentence. Okay, like I was attempting to say and continue to get interrupted. The Gaia Hammer can use the Quake spell, though it's not all that good because Sid's magic stat is atrocious. And here we have a new piece of headgear. Nope, it's new armor. Oops. Okay, this is for Teladair. It raises his, his will stat by 5. So that's pretty good. Gives him a little better healing potential. However, considering I've gone through all these little side areas and picked up all of these extra items, I've run pretty short on MP here. As you can see, Tella's got only 10 left. So what I'm going to do is, if you warp back to the first room, you can actually exit the same area you got on here, and you won't be able to use the airship, but you'll go back down and I can go to Troya and rest up, and I'll meet you back here in a moment. Okay, I'm back and mostly healed up that the game would stop interrupting me with the random battles. Anyway, this game just loves interrupting me today, doesn't it? Anyway, save point room. Probably should have come here instead of going all the way back to town, but I wanted to sell a few things. So you can do that if you want. Going here, on the other hand, triggers combat with 3 little girls? Oh, Barbaricia, huh? Dog of the 3 Mega Sisters. Meg and Reg, yes, they didn't bother putting any effort into naming these 3 in this version of the game, or in this game in general. Anyway, you want to take out the middle sister first, who was Cindy, if I remember, from Final Fantasy X, because she initiates reflect strategies, and now they cast spells on her. And while the spells aren't all that powerful, they do cast them a lot, and they are strong enough, especially to take out Tella relatively quickly. And now that that's happened, I can't cast bio off of, bio on anyone to do some good damage. So I want to Berserk Cecil. He does some pretty good damage, so I think I've done enough damage to the middle sister that she'll be taken out relatively shortly. The reason you want to take out the middle one first, other than the reflect strategy, is because she can also initiate, she can use revive to revive her fallen sisters, which is not a lot of fun. You do realize that they've cast reflect off of her and it's landed on Cecil. Oops. Which means it may not be reliable on who it's going to hit, but I can now cast Bio off of Cecil. Bio probably being our most powerful spell at this point in the game. Not the target I wanted, but oh well. Probably put Berserk on Yang as well, because Yang does some pretty... he was doing some good damage before this battle. Oh boy, Reflect, here it comes again. Oh no, that had to reinitiate Reflect. Reflect ran out for you. Okay. Oops, no. Ooh, a weak ice spell. That's not very damning at all, is it? Hopefully, Reflect is not worn out. It is not. Perfect. And the right target. Nice. Now no one can get revived and we can concentrate on taking out the remaining sisters. This was Sandy in Final Fantasy X, wasn't it? And the little one was Mindy, if I remember right. I much prefer those names because these names look like somebody let their kid decide. Their 6-year-old boy decide on the names. Your Delta attack? It wasn't really a Delta attack, you're just bouncing spells off of one of your sisters. Not all that challenging to deal with. But it is kind of annoying, so I'm going to go back to the save room. Well, I was going to go to the save room off screen, and I did, but I kind of wanted to end the video saying I was going to go back there, so anyway, I've healed up, I've saved, and I'm ready to go through the final door into the highest level of the Tower of Zot next time. So yeah, next time we will try and save Rosa.